fishes was the most tedious transfer out of all of them. Sorrowbrook carp truly was a challenge. They can swim very fast. Yeah. That was the longest fish catching procedure I've ever did.
One time you think, oh, I can catch it, the next thing you blink,
and they disappear. I'm Bernie.
I'm Dino.
And we are the Rangers from Rainforest Wild Asia.
What we like about Cavern?
When I first came in here, I was like, wow.
I thought it was a real cave. Wow.
There's so many different places we can go. I felt like this was like an ant nest. Guests are always amazed to see animals in the cavern, especially fish, because it is the last thing they'll expect to see in the cave.
Yeah, usually the reaction is that, fish in the cave?
In the cavern, you can find blind cavefish, sorrowbrook carp, hissing cockroaches, cave racers, and our Asian forest scorpions as well.
To work in a smaller habitat, I feel like a Godzilla going through a town, destroying all the buildings. Like, oh, we have to watch out. Don't step here, don't step there.
The cavern is the last part of Rainforest Wild Asia, right? We are also the last section to have all our animals within the section too.
So before we brought in the cave racer, you get the help of the ecotherm curator, Luke. He brought in a snake to see how comfortable the racer is in the habitat.
When the cave racers first came over to the cavern, you could see Dino, when he picked up the snakes, he did this. to try to put them as far away from his body as possible.
These snakes are fast.
Yeah, they are very fast.
If you don't notice, it suddenly end up around your body, like, oh no! It goes on me. Actually, identify the difference between each individual. I feel very accomplished.
Yay.
Thank you to Bernie, sending me the pictures of the racers every day.
For cave racers, they are really good climbers. And if you are lucky enough, you might actually catch the cave racer climbing upside down along the ceiling of the cave.
We do morning head count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 upside down.
When we do transfers of our animals, we will weigh our animals and do all the necessary checks before they go over to the new section. So yeah, this is what we do for the scorpions as well. We will turn them upside down so we can determine their gender from the underneath. So what we want to look at is the genital operculum, the oval shape. If it's a female, there will be a V shape in the oval, like an indentation in the oval. And for male, it's a complete full oval. This one don't have the indentation, so yeah, congrats, it's a boy.
Thank you.
Yes. So yeah, this boy will be going over.
So among all the animals, I would say the fish were the ones that took the longest. The fish were actually the last animals to arrive here in the park.
We have to check the water perimeter, make sure that it's suitable before the fish comes in. That took a lot of work. The aquariums helped us a lot.
You can put Bernard's face here.
So basically, when we transfer fish, we want to make sure they are clear of diseases, ectoparasites. We collect 3 samples. The check will start with fin clip, where we clip a bit of the fin, gill clip, and body scrape. So those are areas that actually where this parasite commonly resides on. The check went great, negative for parasite. The fish is clear to be translocated to the Rainforest Wild Asia.
We actually transfer 3 different species, the Asian arowana, sorrowbrook carp, and also the blind cavefish.
Blind cavefish weren't really much of a problem. It was the sorrowbrook carp that truly was a challenge. I think I got hit by one of them. We were trying to like herd them in, and then they just jumped out. Catching all of them took very long. Yeah, we gotta herd all the fish to one side and then scoop the fish. Yeah.
When we are left with only 2 or 3 fishes in the tank, we have our most challenging part where we need to really go down and look for them. Our movement needs to be a little bit faster, fast hand, fast leg.
When we arrive to the new home, we let it float on the water surface. There will be temperature difference, which you need to slowly let the fish adjust.
We spend a lot of time just to make sure the pH of the water in the bag is same to the one that is their new home, which is critical for the fishes by changing water every 10-15 minutes for each bag.
If we test the water already, then we need to bag them again. The most challenging part will be the acclimatization process, especially Asian arowana. We actually need to bag them individually. Basically, you can imagine us under the hot sun, acclimatize them one by one, bag by bag. I think the whole process will take us more than 2 hours.
And after the hot suntan that we have outside, we move indoors where the sorrowbrook and the blind cave are, and it's very cold. I remember him shivering when he was inside the water. After the whole process, we really feel very tired, super tired. We can only sit down, think of the whole event, and give ourselves a pat on the shoulder.
For me, quite a relief. After a few days, they already start eating well. So it's a sense of satisfaction also.
So when the fishes were finally out, wow, so happy.
Yeah,
Yay!
we were like, yes, yes.
Yeah, it was truly like a big hurrah.
Yeah.
For both us as well as the aquatics team.
That's the part where we feel complete, happy,
Yeah, a big weight has been lifted
yeah.
off our shoulders.
like this big rhino sitting on our shoulder. Got lifted right, we're like, finally we can breathe. But the work never gonna stop there.
We still have to make sure that all the animals are well acclimatized and also well adapted to their new habitat here in the cavern.
That's kind of difficult because they don't have expression. The snake, if they start eating well and shedding the skin, I think that is a telltale sign that they're comfortable with the habitat. Same goes to the scorpion. We do feel like proud parents.
Yeah. For the blind cavefish, I've taken care of them before they arrived here. I kind of feel that sense of achievement, you know, like a proud parent. Yeah, we did a good job. Yeah.
There's a lot of Easter egg in Cavern. If you look closely, the horned frog, nest of the swiftlet, footprints of different species of animal, skeleton of the turtle. But I think Bernie saw most of it. Centipede on the wall. She brought me there. Didn't know, see centipede. I was like, what? Where? What centipede?
There are real bats in the cave, and the bats that you see inside the cave are the wild bats.
I have a
Permanent resident.
Yeah, I call him Bruce.
And a little hint, he's at the oculus. So if you do spot him, you're very, very lucky.
When you see the visitors appreciate the animals, you feel like, okay, we did something right there.
Yeah, also brings me back to the very first day when I first entered here, the sense of wonder and like amazement. Everyone has worked hard together to bring this park to life. We had a lot of fun in the process. So a big shout out to the different departments and keepers from other parks too, who played a huge role in contributing to Rainforest Wild Asia. We definitely couldn't have done it without their help.